Hey everybody, hope you're doing great today. This is Paul from This Way to the Aquarium, and in this video I'm taking you through my latest fish room updates. Got a couple more tanks up and running since the last fish room update. I've got 3 more tanks that need to be filled with water, put some decorations in there. I've gotten some good progress so far. So I'm expecting some of these tanks to be ready here in a week or two, and even ordering fish for another tank that's right behind here below this other tank. So looking forward to that. Just need to do a few final touches, as I'll show you in this video over here. So let's take a look and see what's going on. 29-gallon tank here is ready. Got the back painted over here. Got the space over here where I'm going to put it. I'm going to cut a piece of wood, place it down underneath this tank. It's a little narrow tank. This was originally positioned for 40 gallons. So as you can see, this 29 gallons is a little smaller. So I'll put some plywood in there just to give it a little support. And then also I need to build up something here for the 10 gallon. And with the 10 gallon, definitely going to use that for a grow out, initial grow out for these Gelitochromis over here. There's a bunch of fry swimming around over there. That's the reason I left it kind of dirty looking like this with algae all over the place, but they have some continuous food source. When I'm not feeding them, they can always go munch on the algae. It's definitely been helping. I still see a lot of fry swimming around. Shrimps appear to be doing okay. There's a little guy on the rock over there. Let's see a little one back over there. There's one guy hanging around here in the corner on this leaf. Same thing, I'm leaving this, letting the algae kind of grow. Not going to really address it at this point. It gives them something to eat. So there's no lack of food for them there. I've actually been putting food in here in the tank for them. I put this one little calcium cube in there. It's completely ignored. I put an algae wafer in there as well, also completely ignored. I did throw some fish flakes in there, but haven't seen much touched. Might have been eaten, might have been, I didn't put too much in there. Let's drop some fry food here in the tank and see what kind of activity we get from the fish fry. I know the parents enjoy the food too. Here, you can already see some the fry moving around. Parents are still hiding, probably don't like the camera in front of their faces. I'm sure they'll pop out soon when they see the food around. See the mother popping her head out, there she comes. I think she sees the food now. And there's the father. So typically what I'll do is I'll put this fry food once during the day, and then I'll feed them flake food as well. Obviously the parents don't get much out of this. They can munch on the little, it's basically like little almost grains of sand size, even smaller than that, the fish food that I put in there. So that while the parents do get it, I don't think it's too much for them. It's not much sustenance for them, but it helps with the fry. And then second time when I'm feeding the other tank over there, and I'll also add flakes to this one, and then I added flakes for them too. So for the 10 gallon and this 29 gallon, I already have some sand over here. This is from that 40 gallon that's not going to be used. Just going to scoop the sand out of this, use it for this 29 gallon, and then the 10 gallon, once it goes in there, any of the extra sand will go into that 75 gallon, which is still understocked sand wise. So hopefully I should get this 29 set up here within the next couple of days. Get water in it, get some decorations, some plants in there going as well. Basically start it getting ready for the occupants. I still need to order them. Probably be another week or two before I get those fish in and then get them placed in here. In case whether you were wondering you should wipe the inside of the tank, this should give you an idea of, yes, you should wipe the inside of your tank. I did wipe the sides just because you never know what was splashed in the tank. Make sure there's no residue, chemical residues or anything like that. The sides are pretty much clean, but when I wipe the bottom, you can see the results. So I'd always recommend wiping the inside of your tank. So I got the 10 gallon set up, as well as the 29 gallon. Got the bases for each. Got the backs painted, sand put in. Need to work on lid for this one as well as this one. see what I want to do lid-wise. I usually prefer these Aquarium flip-top lids. A little more costly compared to a DIY, but I like them that they're low profile, thin, easy to open, kind of get out of the way too when you open them up. The original plan with this stand over here was to actually put that 40-gallon down there, and then even up here I was planning on putting a 33-gallon long, but with two 4-foot tanks, the 33-gallon long is a 4-foot tank, so I'd have the 75-gallon 4-foot and another 4-foot here. Wouldn't leave me room for 20 long like this over here. I probably could have put a 10-gallon. I didn't really want to go that small, so instead I put another 40 over here, and this 33-gallon is still waiting for me to use as well too. I just need to figure out how I'm going to set it up. Maybe do another stand setup, either a concrete block one like this or a wood build one where I combine the 40-gallon and that 33-gallon. 33-gallon being longer, probably be better on top, and then the 40-gallon underneath, but I haven't decided that yet. 75-gallon still work in progress. As you can see, just got a little bit of sand in there. Got another bag waiting, just need to rinse it and then start putting it in there. Have some wood decoration, have some rocks sitting around too that I'll use in here, as well as some plants. So in all likelihood, these two tanks here are going to be the first ones in use prior to this 75-gallon. 29-gallon here, I have an idea of what fish I'm going to put in there. Need to add some plants, some rocks, some other decorations. And this 10-gallon here, as I noted earlier, it's going to be for the fry. In this tank over here, you can see the bunch of fry swimming around with the parents. And I think they're actually working on another set of eggs. So once the fry are big enough, I'll move them down in this 10-gallon tank temporarily, let them grow out a little bit, and then figure out where else do I want to move them to. Because there are a number of fry in here, I'm counting at least 10 or more, and once they grow up, they're going to get a little boisterous, as Chilodochromos are known to do, especially in groups. So the 10-gallon obviously is not going to be enough. I'll need to figure that out once they're a little larger. So that's all I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button so others can find it too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.